What's good, guys? So today I will be working on this gradient here. As you can see, um, you know, it's cracking and everything. So I'm gonna, remove it and try to match it to the best of my ability. So let's see how far we get on that in today's live. So let's get rocking. Get some of this removed off of here. Not sure if y'all can hear my audio or not. Hopefully we got everything going. Let's see. Live music we got. Since it was already like chipping off and everything, I didn't use no chemicals or anything like that. I'm just using this X-Acto knife to get off all this as much as I can. If I get to a place to where it won't come off, then I'll have some be using this. I mean, I done had this for a minute. I don't even think they even call Raleigh restorations anymore, but I had this. See if y'all can see it. Yeah, I got this midsole magic. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using if what I'm saying, this doesn't work. I don't know how many people be popping on, but I just wanted to just go live and just kick it with whoever joins while I'm working on something I would have been working on anyway. So yeah. But once I get this removed, I'm gonna paint up the area. I mean, tape off the area so I can do my airbrushing of the gradient. I'm gonna just do one shoe at a time so that way I can have the other shoe to look at or whatever. Make sure I'm kind of like following the same type of pattern with this gradient. It's probably like the boring part, but not sure if y'all can hear that, but that's my little airbrush air compressor. Just refilling. careful though, cause man, this X-Acto knife so sharp. Like I can easily, puncture this foam. Cause some unwanted, um, you know, uh, cuts on the surface, and then once I start airbrushing, it'll look crazy because you have a smooth area, and then you like have like little slits or whatever. So just taking my time with this. You know what I'm saying? I need to move my mic towards me so y'all can hear me. Let's see. Yeah. My daughter, baby. Alright, probably got trouble. And so like I said, we just today we're gonna be doing gradient here, but I have to remove this original gradient first so I can have a clean surface to paint on. Well, airbrush rather. I know some people like to do their gradients with a paintbrush, but for me it's a lot easier to use the airbrush, which you'll see me do it. And just right now it's kind of like, I wouldn't say necessarily the boring part, but I mean it's not painting, so yeah. And as y'all pop in, man, say what's up. I still want to interact with y'all, and if you'll customize it, definitely let me know what you're working on so we can, talk about it. As you can see, this X-Acto knife is doing more than enough. Like I said earlier, I'd be using Raleigh Restorations. If I get to a point to where it won't come off, but for now, as y'all can see, like right now, all I need is the X-Acto knife. I believe this pair is like 12 years old, I believe. So it makes sense as to why, it's just kind of like just flaking off so easy. If y'all need, just throw this in there. If y'all need an X-Acto knife, the one I'm using right now is from Angelus Direct. If you want to go cop one, I have a link in my bio below. You can go get all the paint and everything I use. Of course, it's a affiliate link, so I'll get a small commission. Not monetized yet, so every little bit helps, man. So if you need some paint, definitely use the link down below in my description. Um, yeah, so I could just keep doing what I do. I'm just taking my time. Like I said, I don't want to have no, like cuts or anything in the foam, because once I start airbrushing it, if I make any cuts and any imperfections or blemishes, it's going to definitely show through. Of course, it'll be somewhat hidden, but at the same time, it's not going to be as if I have like a smooth surface. Because even once I get this off, I'm gonna probably just go over it one time with a little bit of acetone, just to make sure the surface clean. Even with that, I may use alcohol, just considering the age of the shoe. I don't want to cause like any warping, or the acetone may eat away at it. So once I get done, I'm just kind of like press around, which it seems pretty firm, which indicates that it's a possibility that it could hold up against the acetone, but we'll see as I get further into this removal process. So right now we're just doing the not so fun part that you don't often, a lot of times you don't see on my videos, like the prep and everything. Not that I be having to do this type of prep, but of course acetoning the shoes, I always say, I kind of leave that out because it's not like the most entertaining thing to do, or to show, but it's a very important part. It's like if you don't have a solid base, then you won't have a solid custom. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And again, there goes my air compressor. It's filling back up. Because even when I'm not using it, it's like a small amount of air. It's just slowly seeping out. And then it'll just have to refill. I think I'm gonna cut it off. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off until I need it. Once we start actually airbrushing in this gradient. Comments. That's it, I believe. It's cool. Just kicking it, doing what I would normally be doing, so all good. I gotta make a. I know I said this last time. I gotta make a playlist for when I go live. These little preset joint. Well, I'll be right back. I have to. Right. I have to use the Mitso Magic on that section right there in the back, on that purple. Yeah. All right, looks like we're gonna have to use some of the Mitso Magic. Let's see. There, as much off as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these up before I use the Mitso Magic on here. This little piece. And be careful, especially when you have like a sharp X-Acto knife, man. Like when you tracing out, you know, the part that you want to paint, you gotta be careful. You can easily puncture, you know, that underline surface. So just taking my time with that, using a little extra to cover up that suede. Just going a little bit over so I can come back in and press it down. This song is getting old. Let's see, they got something else in here. I gotta, take off the rest of this. I'll get that. The residue out of there once I pull this tape up. Right, got that taped up. I'm gonna need a small piece right here in the corner. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna switch the shoe over. I need to go ahead and remove as much of this as possible. See if we got it all in there. Oh, I need to zoom out. It's cool. Let's see. Like that. Yep, so we're just doing prep work, and then we're gonna get ready to airbrush in the gradient. Like I said, I'm gonna do one shoe at a time, just so that way I can be able to have the other shoe to reference the pattern. I don't want to do nothing different. So again, using this X-Acto knife and following the same process, and then if we can't get it all off, like I said before, we're using this midsole magic from Raleigh Restoration. I may be wrong, but I think like if you don't have midsole magic, I think they have I saw Vic Almighty on Rejuvenator's YouTube page. He uses Dad's Easy Spray. Also, they have like paint thinners and stuff like that on I meant like at Lowe's and Home Depot. Like I was saying, with this shoe being like 12, I think it's 12 years old. Let me see. Yeah, with it being 12 years old, I don't really want to use acetone if I don't just have to. Like I don't want to use it. I won't but of course that is another option, just in case. So really just depends on what you have, and again, taking my time so I don't cause any imperfections in this foam midsole. And it looks like this side may be a little bit harder than the other side to just use the I'm sure if y'all can hear my daughter, she's fussing in toddler language right now. But yeah, man, just vibing, and this is what a typical Saturday morning looks like for me. Just sitting here grinding, taking care of projects that I've had that I have to do. I went to the gym earlier. Had me a breakfast snack. I hadn't technically had breakfast, but it's all good. Been looking at like the benefits of like fasting. Just like for health benefits or whatever. And I guess I'll take advantage of that now. I don't want to like step away and eat and stuff. I'd rather just, sit down, knock out as much as I can. And then when I can't go no further, then we'll get some food. But yeah, we just prepping the shoe up for this gradient that I'll be putting on today. Yeah, we're going to do that today. So just stick with me through the prep work. If you're customizing something or working on something, just comment it down in the chat or just say what's up. Holler at me. Just kicking it with y'all kicking it with me. Looks like we have some people starting to trickle in. I appreciate the support, man. I really do. I apologize, for canceling the live the other night. And then, I was planning to, potentially go live last night, but it just didn't pan out that way. But here I am. We are going to still do that live stream where I talk through the portraits. I just have a deadline to get these done. So I wanted to, get this taken care of. Hope y'all are cool with that. Like I said, I'm going to do the gradient, so you'll be able to see that on here. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to, let me use the easy Raleigh restoration on here. So I think I'm gonna have to use, let me see, I may be able to use acetone on these. I just have to be careful not to allow it to stay on there and start eating through this foam. Like I said, it's a 12-year-old shoe, so you just got to be careful with that. Normally with shoes this old, I would use alcohol, just to avoid any type of mishaps. But it seemed like the shoe is pretty solid or whatever, so I don't think the acetone would be too bad. Like I said, I'm gonna put it on, and I ain't gonna go over it more than once. I'm gonna just go over it one time to give me a solid surface once I get ready to put down my adhesion promoter and airbrushing the gradient. But for now, we're just doing the prep before we even get to all that. So I ain't gonna lie, sometimes this is like, well, all the time, this is the worst part of doing a custom or doing a restoration, is the prep and everything, because it's not the fun part. You know, kind of just be ready to see it come to life. You know, you lay down the paint and stuff, but right now you gotta remove the old paint and, you know, prep the surface and everything so you have a solid job. Why go to back in the background crying, having a little fit, toddler tantrums, man, be crazy. It's just funny though, like she be like crying, pouting. Siri, I'm not talking to you. She like crying and, you know, being mad, call herself fussing us out, but she so cute, can't really be mad at her. Of course, when she gets in trouble, we have to, you know, just like, you know, give her a little tough love, but then after that, we just like walk away smiling, like. So, my little best friend, man. Yeah. So as you can see, like I'm just scraping back and forth, you know, getting off as much as I can. Once we start using the acetone, I'm sure y'all have seen this in my videos before, but this is the acetone I use, Clean Strip. Not sponsored, but I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, hold out. I just want to let y'all know, you know, what I use in case you were wondering. At one point, I was using like the 100% pure acetone, like from like Walmart or like the, you know, anywhere where, you know, they sell like nail polish and everything. You could normally get them from there. So like you can get it from drugstore, you can get it from like a, you know, department store like Walmart or something. I think you can get it from some grocery stores, like if they sell nail polish and everything. So but yeah, I mean, and that worked fine when I was using those, but this right here is just like, you know, you can get a larger amount, so it's like kind of like more bang for your buck, you know what I mean? So let's see. What time is it? 12:15. I think my real, well, YouTube short just went live from the Kobe and Gigi portrait pair that I did last week. Yeah, keep it hip. I know, like I post it like every week. I think I started in either September or October, but you know, past few days I just really been needing to, you know, take a little bit of time, just make sure I don't, you know, get burnt out or anything like that, because we're not monetized. We still growing the channel, and I appreciate, you know, everybody that has subscribed, but there's still a ton more work to do. So burnout would be the last thing I need. So I listen to my mind and listen to my body whenever I feel like I need to, you know, like just step away, you know, take a few days or whatever. So that way when I come back with, you know, new energy, new motivation and all that, you know, because at the end of the day, you have to love what you're doing, man, and remember why you're doing it. So it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to, you know, just chill out sometimes, man, and just really, you know, sit with yourself and get you back in the mental space that you need to be in to put out your best work. So I think I'm gonna have to stop there. Don't look like I can go no further. Let me see. Nah. Let's just work up here and see if any of this will come off for me. Not really. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the back side. Clear some of this off. Let's clear some of this off, and then tape them up so that way I can get ready to put on my midsole magic, and let it. You'll see it like bubble or whatever, and then I'd be able to just like scrape it off real easy. So yeah. Clean this off. Right now, I'm about to tape these shoes up so we can go ahead and move to the next step. At least on this left shoe. Make sure we're still in picture. Make sure. We're just taping up everything before we put down our midsole magic, and like I said, you're gonna see like the whole, like all this paint that's on here, it's just gonna start bubbling up. And once once it gets to the point where all of it's like bubbled and everything, we'll just use our X-Acto knife and just kind of like wipe it off. To be honest, I mean, this stuff is pretty dope. I haven't checked. I don't even know if they still sell it because like I said earlier in the live, I believe that they merged with another company. It was like called the Cobbler or something like that. I think, like a shoe cobbler. Dang, that came off easy. I didn't think it won't come off that easy. All of this would have been, like needing the midsole magic, but it's starting to come off. I save my product if I have to. Let's see. Yeah, that's where it's starting to. Yeah, keep pushing it. It's like, yeah, I could leave that other section uncovered, but I don't want to, get the midsole magic on that, like the black part here that I'm covering up. I don't want to get that on there, and then it's like it start removing that. So just covering it up just to be safe. Man, I don't want to do no extra work. So once we finish taping this up, then we're going to be putting on our midsole magic that's going to, like I said, bubble up all this, extra paint that's left off of there, so we can remove that. I'm gonna go over it one time with acetone, spray my adhesion promoter, and then move into doing the gradient. So No clickbait. Yes, we're doing the gradient. It's just the process, man. I know I don't normally show it on, my videos, but this is what it takes to get to the final result of every custom I do. Now, granted, I don't, have to do like the whole scraping thing, but every shoe has to be prepped. If you want it to last, like sure, I can, just paint on top of the other paint, but at the same time, Prince was good, bro. Man, I didn't even think I was gonna go live either, but I talked to one of the people that I'm doing this project for, the person I'm doing this project for yesterday, and they we talked about the deadline and everything, and I was like, I'm gonna just have to, I guess it'll be a good time to just go live and do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just popped in here, bro. I'm still gonna do those portraits, like I said. I just, put this in front of it because, like I said, I have a deadline to get it done. But if you have any questions or anything, be sure to pop them in the chat or whatever, and I'll, talk through it. Appreciate you joining, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna start doing is just like whenever I'm doing something that I'm not necessarily recording for a video, I just pop on live, and whoever joins, whoever don't, man, might as well, But besides all that, man, how's your day going, bro? All right. So let me get a little bit of this tape off of here. Make sure I got all of that suede covered up. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down some of this midsole magic. Just now getting started. Yeah, man, it's what's this, 12:30? Jeez, bro. I got you beat by a couple hours. I went to the gym this morning. Like, I think I went to the gym. It was like 8:30. Yeah, man, I had to, get a good little sweat in and everything, and then came home and, of course, took my shower, and got to work, bro. Let's see. All right, so now, hey. Matter of fact, let me put on my mask. Strong. Let me put on my mask. Normally, I would do this in my airbrush view because it'll pull the the films out. But what I'm gonna do is cut on. I have a big fan. I'm gonna cut that on, and I'm gonna open the windows just to get that out of here. Hold on. Hopefully it's not too loud. So hold on, I'm gonna answer that question, bro. Yeah, I got you. So actually, the midsole magic, yes, I did get it from Raleigh Restoration's website, but unfortunately, they had a merger with the cobbler. Let me see if I can. Let me look it up. Raleigh Restorations. I'm gonna see if they still sell that stuff. I know it's a new let's see, wardrobe supply. They don't have any more on here. That's why, like, if I can, man, I be trying to save this stuff and not really use it as much. Just because, like, I don't even know where to get it now. You know what I'm saying? Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, I was not planning to go live, but let me see. Yeah, I have a deadline to meet, so I was like, let me just pop online and kick it with whoever joins. Man, so I appreciate everybody that has joined the live. I'm just looking up this product real quick so I can see if it's somewhere that y'all can buy it at. If not, I do recommend like a paint thinner. Also, I saw Vic Almighty over on Resjuvenator's website. Resjuvenator's YouTube page. He recommended using Dad's Easy Spray. I haven't tried that stuff, but yeah, man, I don't know, bro. See if this comes up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm about to put the midsole magic, like, because most of the stuff I was able to scrape off because it's a 12-year-old shoe, but I was able to scrape most of it. But I'm gonna put the midsole magic on where I couldn't really get it off, and you'll see it bubble, and then I'll be able to scrape it off with my X-Acto knife. Let me see, paint thinner. Let's see. Yeah, so I think this stuff right here works. Pretty good. Let me see if y'all put it in there. It's a little washed out. Can't really see it, but it's called paint thinner. Cleans and thins paint. So you can use that stuff. Like I said, with this particular shoe, with it being this old, I've tried not to use acetone as much as possible. Just because acetone, with it being so strong, it could actually damage a midsole that's this old. So we'll see. Like I said, once I get this off, I may use like a little bit of it, but I have to be careful because, like I said, I don't want it to mess it up. But this sole seems to be pretty strong, so we might be good with it, but I don't know. This might be the first time y'all see me like really mess up a pair of shoes, but I can't do that because the customer might be mad. So we in this together and we'll see. So I'm about to put on my mask, so it might sound crazy when I talk, but that's what I got to do. And real quick, I have 2 of my fans on to push these fumes out. Let me know if it's too loud. I'll try to figure out something else. I appreciate that. I need all the faith, all the prayers, all the everything, because like I said, I do not want to mess this up. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna make sure I'm in the. What is the brand of the night tape? Whoa! Wow, I almost knocked that over. Yeah. So this. Let me show you. I got you. So this low tape. Yeah. So this, first of all, the dispenser that I use is from. Let's see, where do I need to place? From Uline. And then the tape, I get it off of Amazon. It's like, yeah, some type of like foreign brand. With me, I try to be frugal, conscious of my spending, because this stuff can really add up, when you factor in everything that you have to use. So let me know, man. What I may do is probably set up like a little Amazon store, put the link in my descriptions, so that way you can go straight to it. I can put in the paintbrushes, the tape. If I find this midsole magic, like everything, my paints, of course, you can get that from I'm sorry, Raleigh Restorations. Gosh, not Raleigh Restoration. I get my paints from Angelus Direct. I get my restoration products from Rejuvenator. Make sure I gotta shout out everybody. LML, you must be you Chuck. Yes, I actually, man, let me see. Well, I can't get to it right now, but I have like a whole bin of like rolls of tape because I'm like, as you can see, just this one section, I had to keep pulling pieces off. So, yeah, like I said, if I could save a dime or two, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me go ahead and I just stuff strong. Go ahead and start putting this down so we can get moving. Make sure I'm in focus. So all you want to do is put it on there. You know what I'm saying? And just I don't know if y'all can see that. Like it actually started smearing. Like, see, as soon as I put it down, it's starting to smear. That's how good this stuff is. Right. Yeah, I really wish I could and when I can, like I do, like reuse the tape just to try to limit uh how often like I throw it away and everything like that, you know. So I definitely agree. I wish it was recyclable. I really have to make a better playlist for these lives. I know this is like a little, like a lo-fi uh, beat or whatever, but I gotta make something else. Maybe need something to, like turn me up. Now I'm gonna go back over this one more time, like that. Just let it sit for a few seconds. Close this up because this stuff is very strong. One of these shoe stands as well. I got you, bro. So let me see. While I'm waiting for that to work, let me look on. I think Angelus may have them. I know. I got mine from Liquid Kicks. Let me see. I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick. Liquid Kicks. I think it's liquidkicks.com. Yeah, I think they still have it. I think that's how you get to it, but I think Angelus has one as well. Hopefully they don't trip out about me promoting another brand, but it's all good. At the end of the day, I want to make sure I make sure y'all are good. This paint stand. Do you know anyone who could sing? They could sing a playlist. Can sing a playlist for me? I can sing a little bit. Nah. Nah. I can sing in private. I am not singing in front of nobody. But nah, that would be dope. I definitely would need like somebody to hook me up with the playlist. You said somebody to sing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if they have a stand, Prince. Oh, you can't sing, Melissa. See, I thought you were saying that you would make me a playlist of you singing songs. Yeah, check out let me see. Yeah, Prince, check out liquidkicks.com. Liquid Kicks. Let's see. Now that's where you'll get the exact one that I use. Yeah, there you go. It's Art Easel. Let me see if you can see it. Yep, it's right there, bro. Now, granted, when I got it, it was like, the design was a little different. I mean, it was the same, you know, base or whatever, but as far as the logo is a little different. But I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I use, bro. Yep, there you go. So make sure you're gonna cop one of those, man. If they have somewhere that say, who refer you, please let them know that your boy Gav of Paranormal sent you, and hopefully they'll, kind of like work out something with me. Let's see. Yeah, they could make a special song just for you, your stream. Yeah, that would be dope. Like just as y'all can see, show y'all that. See how it's coming right off. I not even really having to do anything. Just coming right off. Clean and simple. As you can see, it's not affecting the midsole or anything like that. Just coming right off. Let's see. We'll get this off real quick and I'll look back at the chat. Let's see. Yep, it's coming right off for me. Like I said, hopefully I can find this stuff so y'all can get some, like if you are trying to customize, because this stuff works wonders. See? It's easy, man. Let me get a rag so I can get this excess off. Let's see. Yeah. How many years have you been doing shoes? I have been customizing since 2020. Well, consistently since 2020. Once the pandemic occurred and everything, and we were stuck in the house. My wife had some Jordan 1s. I'm making a mess. It's all good because when I go back with the acetone, it'll clean up. But yeah, my wife had like a pair of Jordan 1s just sitting around. I was like, well, let me see what I can do with these, because growing up, I always loved doing art. It's just like once I got to middle school and everything, I fell away from it because I was trying to play sports. So yeah, like it came back full circle. Like I said, I grew up doing, getting in trouble, honestly, painting on walls and things like that around the house as a kid. So, pandemic happened. I was forced to, find other ways to entertain and enjoy myself. And, that's how we came back around to painting. So consistently, it's been since 2020. In college, I did, do like a few restorations. Yeah, a few restorations and a few customs, just to make a little bit of money. So, yeah, 4 years. I can't draw or paint. LOL. Just enjoy watching artists. Oh wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Very talented. How I drill holes in walls. Oh wow, you drilling holes in walls, man. I hope you don't still do that. Unless it's like, putting up a picture or something, or hanging a TV. All right, so now I'm going to use the acetone and just kind of clean it up. If it don't get like super clean, that's cool. It won't mess up anything, but we just want to get it as best as possible. I wonder where is everybody from. I can't draw either, but trying to learn other methods. Oh, that's dope, Prince. Yeah, bro. Honestly, I tell this to anybody. Art is very I guess the word is subjective. Uh I feel that anybody can create art. Whether it be drawing, painting, uh putting, you know, building, art is art, and I think a lot of times we, feel as if we gotta like draw like this person or that. No, man. If you're trying to, create something, man, just create it with love and with passion, and your audience will see that. I don't consider myself to be the best artist or the best this or best that, but I'm doing what I love, and just trying to share positivity through doing that. So yeah, man, you're good, bro. And that's why I say, if you have any questions, always let me know. I'm always willing to help. You know, it's a lot of people in the world that's like, give me, give me, give me, give me, but not a lot that's willing to help. And so, yeah, man, drawing, other methods, whatever it is you do, bro, like, you got it. Got it. Let's see. I can build. What's the that's a whole turn to paint. Oh, get the plaster on walls to turn to paint. That'd be dope. I have to look that up. Yeah, building cars on GTA 5. Man, that's a that might be your lane. It's to start posting them. Crazy thing is, I've never played GTA 5. I have like a whole gaming channel. Soon my vlogging channel will be up once I post that vlog that I talked about. When I went to the football game in Baltimore. But with the gaming channel, like, I was playing 2K and everything, but I never got a chance to get onto Grand Theft Auto or anything. So that's dope. I give them away free to commit. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Building, building those cars or whatever, and give them away free. So you give away the cars for free, or you give away the plaster walls? Because, like I said, I don't know much about GTA 5, so I don't know if it's like you can give them away. But yeah, I didn't know. I only been playing since the 20. Yeah, I think. Wow, I think we all kind of like picked up a new hobby, or picked up a new hobby once 2020 hit. Man, that was crazy for all of us. You put this mask back on. Okay, you give away the cars. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope, man. I respect that. Like I said, not a lot of people, kind of giving away things. So that's pretty dope. I mean, I may have to. I don't know. It's hard for me too, but I would love to, get on Grand Theft Auto 5. Definitely on, when 6 come out. I think it come out next year, right? But when Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, I would love to, get on there and start playing. It's just time. Time is so hard right now. Oh, 15 years on the farm. Okay, nice. Now I am care for. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I lost my grandmother back a couple of years ago, and I miss her a lot, man. Just wish she was able to see a lot of the accomplishments that I've made in life. But when I see people that's caring for their grandmother and just being solid by them, you know, there's a whole nother respect level. So that's dope. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Yes, it's all good. I appreciate that. Honestly, I think through, just trying to number one be positive as far as my impact on other people and on the world as a whole. I think that, and just through having ambition in life to pursue my dreams and goals, I feel like that's one of the things that really just keeps me, um, positive about that. Because when she was alive, that was one thing that she always pushed me to do is, just be better every day, be better. You know, even like when she passed, I was fairly young, like I was in college, but um, I was still fairly young, and that was one of the things that she really just pushed on me is to, just keep pushing to be the best I could be. She's the matriarch of us, and she helped raise me. Oh yeah, absolutely. Same here. My grandmother was the same way. So yeah, I applaud you for that. Seriously, I really do. Yep. And as y'all can see, like it, when I started putting the Raleigh Restorations midsole magic on there, like it smeared. Like when I first put it on there, so just like I did on the other side, it's gonna come right off once we start scraping it. 91. Wow, that's amazing. She's lived a long life, and I'm sure there's a ton of wisdom and knowledge that can be gained from her. Oh, definitely, definitely, man. I tell you, like, I love my mom. Oh wow, Christmas, and that's dope. I can only imagine having a birthday on Christmas. Like, that's probably like, I mean, that's a 2 for 1. Like, I'm sure that's probably the best day, every year, of course. Um, See, I may have not let it sit long enough, but I don't want it to be on there too long. I said this shoe being so old, I just trying to be careful. Wow, that's crazy. It just keeps getting better. Like the song, right? Yeah, yeah. I would sing it, but I'll probably have everybody starting to click off. So yeah, nice. It's very special lady. Yeah, 91 years old. That's a long time to live. I'm sure she's seen many things. Put some more. Real quick, if you popping in, man, I want to thank everybody for joining this live. Uh, I don't have, like the biggest audience and everything, but I'm thankful for what I do have. And I understand that it's only going to grow from here as long as I just keep going. And, with y'all help, like, gonna do some crazy things, man. So when you pop in, just say what's up, man. Like I said, just kicking it. Soon I'll be painting gradients here. I just gotta get these midsoles prepped up first. So, yeah, they can always turn volume down if they don't like it. We'll see. Yeah, definitely, man. Just staying encouraged. Everyone started from zero, so it's all a part of the journey. And anything. Yeah, there we go. See, coming right off for me. Yeah. And if you're joining, if you just joined, man, just say what's up. Like I said, want to make sure I acknowledge anybody's join the stream. Yep, Melissa, that's correct, man. Like we all have to start somewhere. I believe, I look back, even just a year from now, I'm gonna be like, wow, I remember streaming 5 people, sometimes 10. You know, now we're looking at, having thousands of people. So it's all good. I'm thankful for those who have joined. All right. So, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the gradient on the other shoe. I'm gonna do that off camera, but I'm gonna do everything on this one, so so y'all can see it from start to finish. All right. So now we gotta get a little bit of acetone, some acetone, and take care of this shoe. Oh, Australia. Wow. I knew it was somewhere like that, Australia, or like I think they say mate in like like England, uh, in the UK, whatever too. Yeah. Okay, South Carolina. Dope, dope. Yep, I'm right here in North Carolina, so not too far. We right near each other. Just making sure that the surface is nice and smooth. Yep, we're good. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, man. Yeah, what part of South Carolina are you in? All right, so we got both sides stripped, and I'm gonna let it sit for a few seconds here, and about to go over to my, I think my, oh, Rock Hill. Oh, that's dope. Okay, yeah, I know where that's at. I know exactly where Rock Hill is. Let's see. So I need to spray this adhesion promoter. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go spray it off camera in my spray booth. I don't want to just have that, out. I'm gonna show y'all what I use in a second. Hold on. Just before I do that, this airbrush booth is fairly loud. The one I use is the Masters dual exhaust airbrush booth. So I'm gonna go do that. Let the shoe sit for a few seconds in there, and I'm gonna come show y'all what that looks like. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone so y'all can see it. So just give me 1 second. I'm sure y'all have seen it in my videos before, but this is the adhesion promoter I use, Bulldog. So, yep. Be right back. Yes, sir. It does have to be vented to the outside. So what I normally do is just so it's a hose that connects to the back of it. And I just run that out the window. Yeah, it has like the ventilation hose that runs everything up and out through the back of the airbrush booth. Let me see if I can. Let's see, present, share screen. Yeah. Yeah, it's not letting me share it. I'll have to figure that out for the next time. So in the meantime, let me see if we can pull it up on here. Masters double. So this is the one that I have. I got it on Amazon. So again, that's another thing that I could probably put on the in the Amazon store for y'all. Just got to get it set up. Yeah, so I'm about to get the shoes and we're gonna start working on this gradient. Another thing that I normally use, like this little airbrush pot or whatever. Like when I'm finished, like I can, just place it in there, spray it. Let me pull the camera back some. Yeah, so it's like, let me show y'all. So I just put water in there. Just, you could just kind of get out the excess in there. Right. Okay. Airbrush that like it doesn't want to work at the moment. So figure this thing out. All right, here we go. Stick that right there. Put this on here. So it's gonna go from purple to like reddish purple, and then we have like a pinkish red neon color here. So we'll just be trying to figure it out here live. So, and then of course I got a splatter on the white paint as well. So let's get it. All right, so I'm gonna have to add a little. Let me see. I might be good, but I might have to add some more too thin. Let's see. Got it too thin. So I'm gonna cut the purple off about right there. So let's see. That's a possibility. As you can see, my airbrush is tripping out on me. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna do one more coat, and then I'm gonna move to the next section. And what I'm gonna have to do is on this one, I'm gonna move a little bit further than my stopping point, so that when I do my blend of the two colors, they'll blend better, as opposed to it being like purple mixed. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see. If my airbrush will work right. So as you can see, I'm gonna go a little bit further. Right. So that color done. Yep, I do. Yep. I use Procreate for my stencils, but I have used Photoshop before. Me personally, I just prefer using Procreate. I don't know. I just feel like it's easier to use Procreate. So I mean, as far as like doing my stencils, let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to use another one of my airbrushes. Now you can use the same one. You just got to make sure you thoroughly clean it out. That's all. All right, so we have this next color, which is a little dried out. So, well, not dried out, but it's thick. So we just gotta add some too thin in there, and mix it around. I think I might have to add a dot of white to lighten this color up just a little bit. Oh, you use the circuit? Yeah, I meant the cricket. My bad. Yeah, I think, bro. Like, because I mean, I could definitely help you with the Procreate thing. Because I mean, because once you learn it, it's not that hard. It's just a matter of getting started with it. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of how I could help you. If you have Instagram, um, go follow me on there. And what we could do is we could schedule a time for like a little, like we could do like the little call or whatever that you could do in the DM, and I could just walk you through it, and then we can, kind of like figure it out there. Now, as far as the cricket, I use Silhouette Cameo, so I'm not sure how to use the cricket. So I'm not too sure what we could do about that, but I do know as far as the Procreate, I could definitely help you out with that. Turn this compressor down. So with this next color, we're going from here to a little over half. That would be our half mark. So we're gonna do light coats. Where is are you currently working on any shoes at the moment, bro? Or you just kind of like, trying to get into it? And what I did just now is I added some white to the paint to make it even lighter. And I'm coming back in with the color that I need, so that way it can better show up for us. And I'm gonna go back over that purple in the back the same way, so the last coats will be even darker. Well, more vibrant rather. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, that was my very first time doing a portrait. Still a lot of work to do. Certain things that I have to, keep working on. But I mean, like I said in the video, and I always tell myself this, like anybody that, feel that they can stop learning or stop getting better, they might as well quit what they're doing. Um, because even like, you look at Jordan, you look at anybody, like they always worked out, had the same routine and everything as if they just got into the league. So, I try to keep that same mindset on everything. It's just, you know, and of course, I ain't saying I've gotten to that place yet to like Jordan or Kobe or anything, but I'm striving to, like be a master of everything that I do when it comes down to customizing and art in general. So, like even once I get to the place where I feel like, oh yeah, I'm at a solid spot with customizing, I still have to keep trying to figure out how to get better, how to one up myself each time, you know. So, but I really do appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. And you said okay, that's a bet. Schedule's a little crazy. But I'm gonna look at my schedule for next week. Um, and we could just plan from there. Because I do want to make sure kind of help you get going, so that way you start putting out some dope content. I was thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Nothing but love, man. Like I always say, I can't do any of this without y'all. I'm not even monetized yet, but shoot, I wouldn't be as far as I am if I didn't have y'all support. So I appreciate it, man. I really do. So now I have to try to save as much of this paint as I can. So now I'm going to do more of the purple. and then I'm gonna do the in between to blend the two colors together. Because I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but we have this paint here. The purple is back here, and there's kind of like a blackish color here. I didn't use a base coat, which I should have done, but hey, here we are. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Just gotta hurry up. I don't want that other paint to dry. Like I said, I'm switching to the original airbrush that I was using. So we're gonna get some of this paint, a dot of white, that. This is how I normally mix it. If I'm mixing it in a bowl, dip it on. And that's just kind of like a quick way to mix your paints together. You know, you just hold the front tip of your airbrush and just pull it back a little bit. Because if I pull it back too hard, then it'd be too much pressure, and I could start making a mess. That's the last thing you want to do. So, gotta turn this pressure up. Man, this airbrush is giving me trouble today. I think it's because it knows I went live. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna still stop it where I originally was stopping it, just to avoid, going into my blend zone. Wet paint, once it starts drying, of course, it's gonna be a little bit darker. Cool. Like I said, I like that. Yeah, man, it's bro. That's how everything is, bro. Like everything messes up when you're trying to, like, when you got people looking at you or something like that, man. If I wasn't live, everything would be smooth. It'd be good and all that. So definitely. And Melissa, wow, I appreciate that. I'm gonna be real. Um, I have to give him his credit, man. Serrato's a beast. I actually learned a fair amount from him. You know, yeah, I learned a fair amount from him. But the thing is, like, and this is how I am, just as a person in general. Um, I just try to do stuff different, do things my own way. And one thing about me is I try to be genuine. I try to be real. Like what you get in my videos is what you get from me as a person. Like I'm chill, laid back, all that, and then just like in gratitude, all that. Like I'm really thankful. It's not a front. It's not fake or anything like that. That's legit how I feel. So for you to say that, I really do appreciate it. And I agree. Yes, manifestation is real. One day I will be big. Another thing that I always tell myself that I am big, but it just hasn't been shown just yet. So it's gonna happen, man. I'll keep doing the same thing I'm doing, being grateful and doing the best I can. So now, right here in between these two colors, I'm gonna start working on the gradient blend. Why is it doing this? So like when I'm doing my gradient, like I'm hitting that line that's in the middle. I'm going a little bit over here and a little bit over there, just so it is smoothly transition between the two colors. And getting that to dry, just so it's even smoother. I'm gonna a little bit purple, so we can get some more purple in there. Like I said, mix it. Just real light, just so we get even better blend between those two colors. You know what I'm saying? So you see, from purple to blend, and then to this reddish purple. Now, get your paint. Clean first. Yeah, definitely. And I don't know. I think with the stencil thing, man, it's like it's dope. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I think the stenciling thing is dope. If that's kind of his way of doing it. I don't know. I feel like for me, I do a lot of stenciling, but I'm trying to get better at stepping away from stencils and putting my own, what I see as an artist. Because like with stencils, it's something that was already pre-made, which you know that's where you get your stencils from a pre-made image. But yeah, I definitely get that, and I think what I may start doing on some lives, I thought about doing it, but I don't know how y'all would rock with it. Is like I want to start just getting on here and like drawing, because that's something I want to get better at. Um, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I love his shoes, and I love his videos, and the way you feel about it, I respect that as well. You know, 'Cause I'm sure there's people that may love my shoes and hate my videos, but that's all a part of it. But yeah, I want to start getting on here and like drawing, and then working on like poster marker, filling in, like probably like working on canvases, like in actually like selling them, putting them on my website for sale and everything. Because like I said, I think that's one of the areas that I want to grow in and get better with is just freehand, like just putting out things that I think of. 'Cause like my logo, I drew that. I have like a ton of things in my sketchbook that I've never put out, but I want to start just showing y'all more of my art. It's just yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get you 1,000%. So now what we're going to do, like I've already done this section. As you can see, it kind of just like smoothly transitions into the next color. But now I got to do this particular paint color again and blend a little bit of purple at the end, so that way we can get a solid gradient there. And of course, we still haven't finished. We haven't started over here yet. So like I say, man, we've been live for almost 2 hours, and I'm still working on the gradient. Granted, yes, I did do prep and everything, but you know, it's all a part. Yeah, I appreciate that. I I think one of my biggest things too is I have to be careful not to like play into the like the algorithm or the views and stuff. Like, of course, I want to put out stuff that y'all would like, but I also want to make sure I'm fulfilled as well as an artist. You know, I don't want to get like, you know, pigeonholed into, you know, only doing what gets views or what gets clicks. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. Like, you know, the positivity, the good vibes, and just sticking sticking through this entire live stream, man. I'm trying to get monetized. I need like a fair amount of watch hours, which, you know, isn't easy to get, you know, considering, you know, the type of videos I'm putting out, but we're gonna make it happen. And these live streams, you know, considering the length of time that they are, will definitely help. So I appreciate y'all, man. Like, I really do. You know, and that's why I said, Prince, like, you know, hit me up on Instagram. I don't mind answering your questions. Because it's all love, bro. It is. The same for you, Melissa. If you ever decide to start customizing, let me know. And I don't mind, you know, helping you as much as I can. We will all be successful together. Keep this. Nah, nah, you're not. Listen, you're not distracting me. Today is Saturday. I don't have much going on. So you're all good. Yeah, you're all good. There's no distraction at all. Let me put my mask back on. Where did? Okay. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like, let me put my mask back on. It's hanging around my neck. See, I be so like in a zone. I just be doing stuff. No, you don't talk too much. It's actually helping me to really just hang in here. Yeah, like I said, we just chilling, we picking it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Airbrush. All right, let me switch airbrushes real quick. Well, this gradient, I could still use what I have. Just need to pour a little bit of this out. Oh yeah, Prince. I don't know if you know, man. We will help. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't know if I ever told y'all, but the the paintbrushes I use, especially like when I'm doing detail work. Let me show y'all real quick. I use Princeton. Not sure if y'all can really see it, but yeah, I love their paintbrushes for like detail work. So in case you wanted to know, man, check them out. I'll put those in the store as well. Like when I do my Amazon little storefront thing, depending on, you know, whatever their requirements are to be accepted, I'll make sure I have all that in there. So all you gotta do is just go to the link and purchase. Yeah. you'll be surprised. I mean, abstract art. There you go. And then it'll no longer be a messy shoe; it'll just be an abstract shoe. That's why I say art is art. There's no such thing as perfect. There's no such thing as terrible. I mean, of course, the professionals and stuff, they look at composition and all that, blah, blah, blah. But in my eyes, art is art. I appreciate all of it. Let's see. What size are the brushes? Great question. Let me get that. 1 second, bro. So, like switching out paint, just putting water in there, bubble it up, and dumping it out. Let's see. Airbrushes. Okay. Well, paint brushes. So the liner, the fine liner that I normally use is a short liner, which is an 18-0. Sure if you can really, if it'll focus. Got the 18-0. So mess that up. Yeah, they have 18-0 short liners. This one I haven't used. This blender, it's a size 2 blender brush right here. The blender brush is like, say, like if you're doing a portrait or a character or something, you put down paint and you want to kind of like blend it together. This would be a good brush to use for. Then, like with the Kobe portraits, like I use a 20-0 and I use this 5-0, a spotter and a round brush, which normally you're not supposed to use those for like lines, which I don't normally do that, but I use these kind of like just filling in those small spots and just kind of just working my way around it. So that's if I can get this off, yeah, that's the 20-0. You can see like most of these brushes are small. And then that's the 5-0. So, yep, that's what we rock with, man. That's the brush sizes. All right, so now we gotta start working up here. She said it'd be abstract. Let's see. So now we're going to start working on the front of the shoe. I'm gonna see what kind of color I have in here with this, and just make little small tweaks depending on the shoe that I'm looking at for reference. Mix this up. I believe it's already thinned out, so should be good. I don't know what's going on with this airbrush. Right, man, that's not funny. Yeah, it'd be abstract. Oh man, that's funny. See, this is why I was telling you about the paintbrush pot. Like, You can just kind of put it in there, clean out your airbrush. You know, make sure you get some paint flowing through. Fingers crossed it works for me. Like I said, this airbrush is acting crazy today. This particular one. Let's see. I think I may need to add like a dot of orange. Let me see. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of orange to it. Two drops of too thin. Come on, please work with me. So I can see the gradient is coming together. It's just, my airbrush is acting a little crazy, but it's all good. I'm gonna hit it with one more coat. Then I'm gonna work on the blend right here in that little spot. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do now, get my other airbrush, put a little bit of this paint in there. We're gonna mix it together and work on that middle section. And again, the mix between these two colors, this blend right here was this middle section and this paint over here. And I'm just kind of like, just going right there in the middle, coming over a little bit, that way it'll just kind of blend into each other perfectly. And the reason why I fake it like this, because I don't want to leave it like directly on one spot. It'll start causing the paint to bubble and all that. And then that'd be a whole nother problem that we're working with. Okay. So the blend is good. I just got to hit this section one more time. Splatter the paint. Well, I'm not going to splatter. Yeah. Go ahead and splatter the paint just to see what we have. And then, yeah, we'll be good. Good to go. I think on the other side, I'm going to start with this blend just because I already have it in the airbrush and just work my way the opposite way. Dang, I thought the water and garden was pretty crazy, but man, you driving and something? Please be safe, bro. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Y'all just be safe, please. Man, I know how you could get hurt with water in the garden, but just be safe. I don't know, maybe like a snake could pop up or something out the garden. And why would I say that? My bad. My bad. I apologize. That's on me. That's on me. My bad. All right, so now we're going to splatter in the white paint. And since I don't want it to go too crazy, like what I use normally to splatter um, is a toothbrush. So like this one, I don't want it. I don't want the paint to be all over the place. So I'm using this one that's not that fresh. So yeah, let's get it. So I just dip it in the water. That way it'll be kind of loose. Dry off any excess. And then we're gonna get our white paint. And gotta be careful. Put a little bit of paint there. Okay, so you do just flip it on there. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. And what I'm gonna do just to kind of get some bigger paint splotches, I'm gonna get me a paintbrush and just kind of put them on there. Oh yeah, you are in Australia. Yeah, man. Listen, please be careful. I don't know which one's worse: driving while watching or getting attacked by snakes while watching. Just please be safe. I forgot you were like that. You were in Australia. What part of Australia are you in? Is it Sydney? Um, I don't know what other part. I know. Is Melbourne in Australia? I don't know. I feel like we did a pretty solid tape job. Of course, like little cleanups I'll be doing off camera, which is nothing. That's just acetone. But I think we did solid, man. So now I'm gonna start working on the other side, and yeah. Down south. Is that? I'm just asking because I don't know. So, South Australia, is that where y'all say like down under or whatever? Like I don't know. So I just like I'm legit asking. I don't mean to be disrespectful or nothing like that. I just don't know where is what. You said grandma. That's good. Yeah, I would hate for there to be snakes near her house. Yeah, that wouldn't be good, man. So that's good. She doesn't have to deal with that. All right, so that side is done. Let's work on. Okay, so this I'm going to be working. Be working in reverse order since I already have the paints mixed up. So this is the front. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, like I said, we're working in reverse order on this side. So I did the front part, which I'll, go over that again. But right here, we're going to go ahead and work on the blend because, I already have it in here. So, oh, okay. Nice. I never knew that. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, clearing that up for me. So now it makes sense. If if I'm visualizing it properly, so Australia is like at the bottom. I guess like if you look at a map of the world or whatever. So now it makes sense. Nice. Like I said, I didn't want to be offensive because I don't know if that was something offensive. So I just want to make sure I was educated on it. So let me fix that. Oh, patience, patience. Wow, really working on 3 hours in this live stream. Y'all been there the whole time. I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much. I just moved it across the top. Right. And so we got all of that done. Now we just gotta start working our way through this color, blend it here, and then we'll finish off with purple. So not sure how much more time we have, but like I said, I promised I would do this whole shoe on the live, and that's what we're gonna do. Right. I'll be right back. So, quick question: what is the time difference? So right now for me, And Eastern, um, in the eastern side of the United States, it is 2:15 p.m. What time is it in Australia right now? Right now, we have to go back to this middle point. Good. Now, and as you can see, like right here, like see the difference, the two colors. Yeah, that's a blend there, but I left this little space here, so once I start blending those together, it'll kind of come back. They'll come together easier for me. Gradients, gradients, gradients. Take time. If you do it right, get something pretty dope. See, we have more people jumping in. So shout out where you from. I can acknowledge you. Give you a shout out in the live stream. We want to shout out Melissa and 5:48 a.m. Sheesh. Shout out to Melissa. She's over in Australia. 5:48 in the morning. She's kicking it with your boy. I appreciate that. And then we have my guy Prince, South Carolina. He's been kicking it as well. We're approaching. We had 2 hours and 37 minutes on this live, and they've been there pretty much the whole way. Shout out to them, and shout out to everybody else that came, popped in for a few minutes. All of it counts, and all of it matters. So I appreciate y'all, man. In the building. Yes, sir. My guy in the building. Melissa says she don't sleep. Wait, serious question. Are you a vampire? Listen, that's one thing I definitely have to do. I have to get my sleep, especially with having, like a soon-to-be 2-year-old. And I have to get my rest, so I'll be somewhere, eyes bleeding and everything. I have to get my sleep, so I applaud you for being able to do that. But as for me, I can't do it. I can't. I mean, when I was younger, I was in college and everything. I was able to, function off of like 2 hours of sleep, and I still can. But if if I have a choice, I have to get rest. Have to. I barely sleep. Man, we got vampires on the on the live. Come on, they barely sleep and stuff. Shout out to y'all. I prefer the garden. Yeah, you must really love gardening if you're out there at 5:48 in the morning. I get up. Most days I get up at 5:30 just to get a early jump on my day because I still work. Like I said, I haven't gotten monetized just yet here on my channel. Um, no brand deals or anything like that. So I still currently work. So I have to, like, if I'm editing a video or something like that, mostly like in the mornings I do like my computer work, basically is what I call it. How is the weather out there? Let's see. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, how is the weather out there? Check this gradient. Boom. Let's see if I can transition. So I need some more. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bring it this way. Yeah. Yeah. So try that and see what we get. 37 degrees Celsius. Let's see. Alright. 98.6 Fahrenheit. Sheesh. Yeah, that's rough. Now I definitely understand that. That's one thing I struggle with a lot of times, like especially with trying to do YouTube and all that stuff. It's like I'm constantly thinking about new ideas, or did I do enough today, or when will I get monetized? Like a lot of times, those are the things that lead to burnout. A lot, burnout, or people just completely quitting. It's like that. A lot of times plays real heavy on your mental, which is why when I need breaks, I have to take them. I have to. When I can, I do push it, but sometimes I have to be like, all right, like look, you have to slow down, you have to stop. So I definitely understand that, for sure. And then of course, life as a whole, man. Sometimes it can really be taxing on your mental. That's why it's so important to just sometimes take time to listen to your thoughts, listen to yourself, and figure out how to pivot from there. And let's see. Yeah, when I was working 14, 16 hours, but only to get 2 hours sleep every night. Wow, man, that's rough. Rough. I hope you're not only getting 2 hours now. I know you're on your vampire life today, but I hope you get some type of rest. Rest is very important as well. So, hope you're good with that. Just trying to get this airbrush ready for the next color. It's purple. As you can see with the purple, I came in heavy all the way over, because when I do my gradient, it's gonna blend better for me. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of that out and mix in some of this middle color so we can get what we're looking for. All right, so I believe we have a solid gradient here, but I don't know if y'all can see right here where it's not really balanced out. You kind of, you see this, and then you see, that. So I'm gonna have to pour some of this out and add more of the middle color so I can, kind of blend that better. Okay, 6 to 7. No, that's solid. Okay, that's about the amount of rest that I get. Some days, of course, less, and then some days more if I don't have anything to do that's urgent. I try to take advantage of those days. All right, so we got one more thing to do, which I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this middle color. I think that's what I need. Yep, won't really take much. Yep, there we go. Yep. That's good. So now we gotta splatter in our paint, and then we'll be good to go. See if I can get this done in the next 8 minutes. We're gonna need a toothbrush. Toothbrush. Paintbrush. All right, get this tape off of here. All right, let's do a satisfying paint reveal. Cut the music. Boom. Let's see that. Let's see. Boom. 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 Thank y'all so much for let's see. Thank y'all so much for sticking through this live or whatever. Like, I'm gonna do the other shoot off camera. But again, shout out to Melissa, shout out to Prince, shout out to everybody that popped in or whatever. I really do appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm about to take a break, get some food and everything. And hey, we're gonna get monetized together. Everything's gonna work out, and I just want to say thank y'all. If you need anything, let me know, and see y'all next time. Peace.